panoramic view of the Clwyd Valley. The River Clwyd runs through this valley, roughing the town at the base of it. And we're standing here at the foot of Moel Famau, famous Welsh mountain. You can see the heather, the purple heather. It's in flower now. It's late summer. It's an Indian summer in North Wales. There's a lot of sheep about. It's beautifully green, verdant green. The sun's shining. It's a wonderful sky, blue, and the sun is shining. And it's a glorious day. And on this glorious island, our island home of Britain, what a magnificent place we inhabit. England, this is Wales, green and pleasant land. And it's wonderful to be here, and we're looking at the countryside and our heritage, British heritage. It's a fantastic heritage we have here. Our country is described by Shakespeare as a sceptred isle on a silver sea. It's an astonishing place, a wonderful place. And our ancestors have cared for this place for centuries. They've defended it, they've looked after it, they've protected it from all sorts of different foes. They've sacrificed their life. I mean, earlier we went to Mold Parish Church, and there was the list of 150 Welsh lads from the town of Mold who gave their lives in the First World War, sacrificed their life in defence of the British Empire. And we could go back to other wars, Napoleonic wars, the wars against the Spanish, the wars against the French in the Middle Ages. We've had to fight to maintain ourselves, to maintain our strength, and we've also had to work and work hard. And this is the product of it, this beautiful island that we inhabit. And we need to treasure this, and we need to defend it, and we need to renew our island. We're being invaded, aren't we? Day after day. People from different continents with alien faiths, who worship alien gods, are coming into our land. Some are integrating, but most are living in colonies, and they're developing their own strength, and they're pushing us out of town after town. You go to West Bradford, you go to Birmingham, you go to London, you go to Manchester. The British are being pushed out of their own towns. They're coming into our space. We're being dispossessed and we're being replaced. And our politicians, who are supposed to protect us, look after us. Boris Johnson said he would stop this mass immigration. They're not doing anything. In fact, they're still encouraging it. And the people who run this country now, the Priti Patels, the Sajid Javids, they're not defending our culture. They don't seem to want to identify with us anymore. They identify with the stranger, with the invader, with those who have come amongst us to displace us. And it's very sad, really, because we inherited this wonderful island, this wonderful landscape from our ancestors, and we should pass it on to the next generation. But our kids and our grandkids are going to have to fight tooth and nail if they want to keep hold of this land, if they don't want to be pushed out. So it's a very scary scenario, and it's accelerating. It's getting worse and worse, and we need to stop it and reverse it. And we were winning. I mean, when Trump was in power, when we were seeing the rise of Nigel Farage, when we were seeing the rise of nationalist movements across Europe, we were turning the tables and regaining our sovereignty, regaining our identity, regaining our sense of belonging. But the pandemic pushed all that aside. They're talking about the Great Reset now, and we're going to be dispossessed. That's the truth of it. But there's elections coming up. The wheel turns in politics again. There's elections this month in Canada. Justin Trudeau's under incredible pressure. He's a globalist. He's seeking to undermine the Canada and its history and its people. And you can see it also in Germany now. There's an election and the Germans are very confused. Angela Merkel, what a tragedy she's been for Germany. She's put Germany in great insecurity. And we've got to step up to the plate again. We have to take on the battles again. And we can see hope. There is hope. New forces are emerging. Trump is coming back. The AfD is doing well in Germany. The Conservatives and the Patriots are rallying in Canada against Trudeau. We've got to start winning elections again. It's a battle for us Patriots, but it's a battle we haven't given up on. because we love our land, we love our people, we want a future, and we want to win this battle. So the fight back has begun.